So we had been looking, we were really familiar with the franchise process. We were looking at a couple other ones, and this one came out of the sky, kind of fell into our laps. And we have such a passion for animals and the way that the convenience of everything. I think that there was no better option than this one. So
Naturally, we're both entrepreneurial, I think, as well. So that's kind of what drove us to finding an opportunity as well. So the Zoomin Groomin van is inherently a great marketing tool. It's built into the business plan. It's very organic, a lot of organic reach just driving around the area. We get friends all the time that take pictures or take a video of the van when they see it around town and send it over to us. So it does its job well. Yeah.
and how do you not love the cat and dog and the bright blue van? How do you miss that?
Yep. Hard to miss.
So the operating of Zoomin Groomin is just super easy. It just kind of runs itself once you get everything up and going.
It's just super easy to use, very hands-on from a corporate perspective. We're able to kind of develop new ideas and iterate as we go, change things up and see what works best. And they're good to be there to support us and doing that and help us make good decisions. So just super easy to get going and continue being successful. Yeah, so one of the most important things, obviously, is hiring the right people. The biggest aspect for this business is finding the right groomers. People love their pets, and they're very sentimental when it comes to their care. We've fortunately got very lucky finding some groomers here in the area. The biggest part is kind of drawing them to the business, but once they get going, they see the amount of success that we have and their ability to operate kind of independently as their own business. And so we've gotten really lucky with a lot of good groomers. Like I said, it's hiring the right people is definitely the most important thing.
And with the groomers, the one thing that they love, and I've asked them multiple times, the support that we give them. They know if there's anything that they need because they're out on the road by themselves, that we are just a call or text away, and they know we'll be there to help them. So the groomers are hired from, because we're only looking for experienced groomers. Since we are not groomers ourselves, we cannot teach somebody. So we, with the help of corporate Zoomin Groomin, they were helping us with interviewing because we, of course, had no idea what we were looking at, what we were looking for, who we were looking for. So, just the corporate was able to help us a lot with that.
The other big component to finding groomers is kind of, we've gotten really lucky finding some initial few groomers that do a really good job. But again, once they kind of see the success they have and really enjoy the time here working with us, they bring in a lot of groomers as well. So referrals is a big component to hiring groomers.
So the customers, they definitely, I think, love Zoomin Groomin. They love the fact that we come to them, that it's one-on-one with their dog. Their dog is not left all day. We have tons of 5-star reviews, and we get referral after referral. So we really, really appreciate that. But I think that Zoomin Groomin is going to take over the United States with how happy the customers are here in Virginia Beach. So I think the franchisees are definitely going to come from people who have seen our van on the road. They're going to see that and be like, oh, how do I get into that? I think that's a good place where they're going to see, especially we've brought in 2 franchisees from the success that we've had. They see the excitement that we're putting into the air here locally, and they want to be a part of it. So
I think the other big thing to finding good franchisees is just surrounding yourself with good people that want to be successful and kind of building off that relationship between each other where you're kind of working back and forth to make everyone be successful with the business.
The traits of a good franchisee, number 1 is they have to love dogs and cats.
Pets.
So pets, they are definitely customer service oriented, good with marketing, of course, somebody who just really cares about the people and their pets, and you are dealing with people's fur babies, so you have to definitely take that into consideration of how you want them to treat your pets. So
I think also just someone that's self-motivated, has a clear path to or direction to starting a business or being successful with operating a business.
So the nice thing about Zoomin Groomin with marketing is your van is your moving billboard, so you're not paying all these extra marketing dollars. It's out on the road every single day. People are going to see it. They're going to call from it. I just think that our brand, just the marketing and how the way that Zoomin Groomin looks, it's definitely eye catching. So that's definitely a big piece of it.
I think the other component to marketing is just organic reach, which we've kind of really focused on. And so, with that, people take pictures of their dog after they get out of the van and after an appointment, and they post it and share it because it's just easy to like. So that does a lot of the heavy lifting for us in terms of marketing and getting the word out there about our services. And so that's kind of where we've seen the most success.
Before we started, we did marketing. We let everybody that we talked to at the dog parks, and we were just getting the Zoomin Groomin name out there. And now, the day our van hit the road, we were 2.5 weeks booked out, and we haven't slowed down since. Even with our second van that we have on the road now, we are a month booked out at least for both vans.
It's definitely a great problem to have. In terms of just the pet industry as a whole, it's definitely seen a lot of growth. During COVID, there were people that were adopting pets at a higher rate, and even more so now than ever, people care about their dogs and pets, their family. And so when we have a service that's convenient and provides care to those family members, it's just inherently successful. So that, along with the growth of the pet industry, has been great for us.
Yeah, so with the pandemic and everybody now getting groceries delivered to their house, the way Amazon has taken off, I mean, just to be in another mobile service that coming to somebody's house, I think that's the way the world is turning. It's there, it's not going back. I mean, I've gotten my groceries delivered and now I don't want to go to the grocery store anymore. So
the convenience of Zoomin Groomin is great.
Our goals for the next 5 years, we would definitely love to have all of Hampton Roads with multiple Zoomin Groomin vans, probably have 10 out there on the road at least. We'd love to add 1 or 2 more to our fleet. We currently have 2. I think for Virginia Beach, 4 vans out here running the streets would be just a great deal.
Yeah. I think inherently too, just kind of from a more personal perspective, what we'd like to see in the next 5 years is just growth personally as we grow the business, learning and helping other entrepreneurial type people and franchisees grow and be successful as well. That's important to us. So.